It finally happened. The New York Jets have hired Aaron Glenn as their 21st head coach in franchise history. It happened. It got a little dicey where he left the building and we weren't sure what the hell was going on, but it's official. Aaron Glenn, next head coach of the Jets. But in a weird plot twist, Lance Newmark might not be the general manager after all. According to NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero, the Jets are reopening their search for a general manager and will interview other guys for the finalist position. Previously, Lance Newmark was the only finalist. They're going to go back to their first pool of guys, pick a few guys out, and look through them. Now, this is a fascinating development for the New York Jets because there were 3 general manager openings at the beginning of this cycle. Tennessee Titans, Las Vegas Raiders, New York Jets. The Tennessee Titans filled their GM vacancy with Mike Borgonzi. Breaking news before the Aaron Glenn news was that the Las Vegas Raiders are hiring Spy Tech from Tampa Bay, which means the Jets are the last GM opening left, which means they can crank that thing back into neutral and seriously take their time to find their next general manager. Because guess what? They're not competing against anyone, so they can make sure they find the right guy. Fascinating plot twist. We'll see. There's a ton of general manager names that I love for the New York Jets. Again, names that I would give a discount double check, if you feel me, is Thomas Dimitroff, longtime NFL general manager for the Atlanta Falcons from 2008 to 2020 with the Falcons. He drafted Matt Ryan, drafted the left tackle. He brought his team to the Super Bowl, went to the playoffs a bunch of times, won the division. He'd be a guy that's high on my list. Brian Gaine, currently the assistant general manager of the Buffalo Bills. He's a former Jets player. He was a Jets scout. He's a Bill Parcells guy. Brian Gaine is one of my favorites from this entire cycle. He's another name I'd look at. And also there's been a lot of love for John Eric Sullivan. John without an H, as my father likes to say, for the Green Bay Packers. Again, so many talented names on this Jets GM list. They're reopening the search to find a guy to pair with the head coach. Now, typically, teams hire a general manager first, and then that general manager helps with the head coach. But Aaron Glenn was such a special candidate that they said, we're totally cool locking you in, and any general manager would dream to work alongside Aaron Glenn. So, guys, massive freaking news. We hired Aaron Glenn. That's exciting. We got a new 8C in the NYJ, and now we got to find a new GM that pairs with him. We'll have more content all over the channel. Thanks, everybody. Let's go!